Hello, I'm Ashley, and this is the Design by Sew podcast. Me Made May is over and done with, and today we're going to be recapping the final week of Me Made May and what I wore. So throughout the month of May, I've been showing my Me Made outfits on Instagram and here on YouTube. If you haven't seen those couple of episodes, you're welcome to go back and check them out. But right now, I'll be sharing what I wore for that final week of Me Made May. And as always, I'll write out the description, the pattern names and fabrics that I used, and any links in the show notes below so that you can check them out. And then after that recap, I thought that I would just chat with you about some me-mades that I don't actually wear, that have just been sitting in my closet, and I need your help to decide what to do with them. So let's jump into the recap, and then we'll get into what to do with some unloved, unworn items. Hello, it's Me Made May, day 23. I took the day off yesterday, and I just wore ready-to-wear clothes and didn't think about anything. It was kind of nice to take a break, but we're back today. I'm wearing the Merengue Cardigan by Era Shimuzu. And I'll put all the details below with the yarn, but I love this cardigan. I need to make more cardigans. They're just easy to throw on and wear, especially this time of year. And then for pants, I'm wearing the Clyde work pants. These ones are in kind of like a green, forest green color. I have a gray pair as well. And they're just really comfortable, easy to wear also, and have massive pockets. So yeah, they're very convenient. And then this is just a thrifted silk tank that I've paired with it. All right, I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Hi, it's day 24 of Me Made May. I am wearing my Evelyn top by Noelle Knits. It's just a cute little tank top, but the beauty of it is it has a faux button band, so you don't have any like peeking through, opening up where you don't want it to open up, but it looks like a functioning button band. So yeah, it's a beautiful pattern, and I'm using a silk linen blend yarn from Sunday Fibre Co. That's just beautiful. So I'm glad that it's warm enough weather to wear that. And then I have my Pinyon Pants, which I've worn previously this month. And I seem to really like this little throw-on jacket right now in the spring. It's just a thrifted jacket, but I've worn this with a few of my outfits this month. All right, we are going to a wine tasting this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'll see you tomorrow. Of Me Made May. We're so close to the end of the month. I can't wait. It's gonna be so nice to not have to document things every single day. Today I am wearing some earrings from a dear friend of mine, Odd Swan Jewelry. She finds these shells and sea glass on the beach and makes these, and they're absolutely beautiful. And then I'm wearing my Chanterelle pants from Sew Liberated. The fabric is just a linen pinstripe, and this is the view A, so it's wide leg. I accidentally cut them a little too short, so I added on a piece of fabric on the bottom of the legs, but kind of reversed the striping. And I actually like how it looks. It just kind of dresses them up a little bit. And then the back pockets and the waistband, the striping is reversed as well. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. It's Me Made May, day 26, and we're gonna make it weird with, the prompt was, you've just been interviewed for a slow fashion documentary. So I'm wearing my patina blouse in a poly satin, and then my DRK everyday sweater to go with it. And I need to sew brown pants. That's something that I'm realizing. 27. We're so close to the end of the month. It is officially wear a jacket in the morning and then not in the afternoon. So I'm heading out this morning with my Sylvan jacket, which I've worn earlier in the month. And then this little pattern is making its debut. I sewed this last month. It's a McCall's pattern. I'll put all the information below. I really love the fit of it. It's got 2 darts in the back, like 2 on each side, darts in the front, pockets, and then a kick pleat. And I made it in this fun cheetah print fabric or leopard print fabric. All right, see you tomorrow. Hello, it's day 28. It feels like summer today. It's been so warm and sunny, so I'm wearing a summery outfit. I have the Uptown tee heavily modified, so if you go to my Ravelry, you'll see all the changes that I did to it. This is a pattern by Tori Yu, and I used Sadness Garn Tin Lean for it, and I really like just like the drapiness, and it's just a nice kind of elegant tee. And then I'm wearing La Ciutat skirt from Sewing Therapy in a linen from Blackbird Fabrics. And yeah, this is my summery outfit today. All right, have a good day. It's Me Made May day 30. We only have one more day left. Oh, I'm so excited. Today is a work from home kind of day, so I'm just wearing my modded Chanterelle pants. They're kind of like patchworky because I ran out of fabric. And yeah, I'm just doing some computer work today. I'm writing like the first draft of some patterns today, which is kind of fun, and doing a little bit of like knitting and frogging and figuring some stuff out. Alrighty, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last day. Yeah! We're done. We made it. It's day 31 of Me Made May. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad it's over. I'm also really happy to see everyone else's Me Made outfits throughout the month. It was just, yeah, really inspiring, really cool to see everyone else's makes, and I've definitely added some others to my queue. So for today, I'm wearing my heirloom quilted cardigan, a pattern by Katrin Seeberger that I test knit for her back before it was released, and this is such a special piece. I really love it. Yeah, it was one of the first like quilt motif patterns that came on my radar, and yeah, I just really love it. It's also a really cool construction. You knit each of the squares individually and then seam them together like a quilt, which is really cool. And I'm pairing it with my Clyde work pants because they're comfy. All right, I'm gonna go out to do some grocery shopping, and I will not see you tomorrow because the month is over. All right, bye. So I need your help. I have a few me-made items that I just don't know what to do with. I like to be pretty practical with my makes. We live in a small apartment. We have very limited storage space. So whatever I do make, I like to actually use. And things that just are kind of like in the back of the closet or collecting dust, I don't really have space for them. So I decided to pull out 4 items that I really just don't gravitate towards wearing. They're kind of just like stuffed in the back of a closet somewhere, and I'd love your help in deciding what to do with them. So I have 2 sewn items and then 2 knitted items. So let's start with the sewn ones. So my first unloved project I made a couple years ago. It is this modified quilted vest by Pearl Soho. So it's a free sewing pattern. And yeah, I feel like this one is just a matter of poor fabric choice. When I saw this fabric on the bolt, I loved it. I thought it was really fun, beautiful colors, but it's just not very wearable. It feels a little like circus tenty to me. And yeah, I've just had a really hard time being able to wear this in outfits. So let me show you what's going on here. So it's a reversible vest. The front side is the main like stripy fabric. I used some really fun buttons there. Again, maybe a little too loud. And then the reversed side is just this khaki kind of, yeah, grayish green linen. But it is the wrong side because the bias tape is showing. I actually like the reverse side more just because it is a little bit more muted. But I had sewn these pockets on it, and the pockets are, again, the loud stripes. So yeah, I don't quite know what to do. I have considered cutting out those pockets and just wearing it on the wrong side. So yeah, if I were to cut out those pockets, the only thing would be I could attach the bias binding. That would be fine. That would be fine, but I would have to just cut around the buttonhole stitching, and some of the fabric would probably still be there and fraying around it. So it might be a little bit messy for those two buttonholes where the pocket is attached. So that's an idea. Another thought would be just donating it to a thrift store or giving it to a friend. So let me know what you would do with my circus tent vest. Next up is the Sid tie top. So I made this as like a practice or a muslin for the Sid tie dress. It's made out of a polycotton blend, and I chose to make the sleeveless option. So this is still going along the themes of like circus tent vibes, in my opinion. Something is just not quite hitting the mark for me. I've yet to find an outfit where I felt comfortable wearing this with it. It's kind of hard to wear underneath a jacket or underneath a cardigan. There's a lot of like these ties and bows sticking out. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how to style it, how to wear it. I feel like I've seen a lot of these Gandhi style tops on social media, but then in real life, I actually don't see them anywhere. I don't see people wearing them. Are they just like really photogenic, like look awesome in photographs, but aren't really practical in real life? I don't know. Another thing that's crossed my mind is I feel like this top is just missing something. A lot of the Gandhi style tops will have puffy sleeves, like gathered sleeves, or they'll have a peplum along the bottom. So maybe that's all this top needs, is just something added to it to complete the look. So yeah, I've considered maybe going and adding sleeves or a peplum, or the other option is, again, donating it. So let me know what you think. Okay, we're moving on to knitted items. This is my angle sweater. You might be able to see how wrinkled it is just from being crunched up in my closet. This is a pattern by Caitlin Hunter, and I used Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk. I think that's what the yarn is called. I love the colorwork yoke in this pattern. I think it's so striking. It's so pretty. I really love the colors that I chose. They all play together really nicely. What I don't like is the fit of how this came together. So it's a really, really loose gauge. I think you're knitting it on 6mm needles, which is, I think, a US 10. I'm not good with the US sizes of needles, but really big needles for essentially like a Surrey alpaca or a mohair silk yarn. So yeah, you have this very open, loose gauge. And when I was knitting this, I didn't hit the row gauge. So my short row shaping at the back of the neck was just off. And when I wear this, it actually is kind of like a weird funnel neck. The short row shaping just really covers like a lot of space lengthwise. So it kind of just like makes the neck shoot up like this weird turtleneck just in the back. It's never really fit me well, but I've always kind of like pulled down the sweater to make it work. But over the years, just because it's such a loose gauge, the structure of the sweater isn't that strong. So it's lost a lot of its structure in the hems and the ribbing, like on the cuffs and the hem or the bottom of the sweater. It's just kind of like flared out, and when I wear it, it just kind of has like this tent-like flowiness to it. So the options are with this one, I keep just wearing it around the house like I have been. I don't really wear it out, but it will just be like a light layer if it's a cool day at home. Or I could give it to a friend or donate it, but I am a little hesitant to do that just because of the poor fit. So if you have any input or thoughts on that, let me know. And then my last knitted, unloved, or lesser loved project is my penguano. I'm trying to keep it on the hanger here. It's a big thing. I don't even know if I'll be able to show this to you. I'm going to step back here. And I'll show you some B footage of me wearing it so that you can get a better idea of what it looks like. But yeah, this is the Penguano by Stephen West, and I loved knitting this sweater so much. It was just like the most fun knitting experience ever. I pulled out a bunch of single skeins from my stash and just kind of created a color palette that worked well together. And then I just started knitting. I marled some, I changed colors when I wanted to, I introduced different textures when I wanted to. So there's seed stitch, there's a random cable. Let me see here. There's like basket weave. I put in like some scallop stitching there, just whatever I kind of wanted to try out. It was just like a sampler of a sweater. And then I added brioche cuffs, and I'm also really proud of the pockets that I added. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it is a very loud sweater. It's definitely a look. So typically I'll wear this around the house just as like a warm house coaty sort of sweater, or I'll wear it when we go camping. It kind of has like hippie vibes to it, and so I feel like it's at one with nature if we're sitting around a campfire and sleeping in a tent. But I don't really have very many other occasions to wear this cardigan, just because it's so much. So yeah, this one's a tough one because I love it so much, but I don't wear it enough. I feel like I should wear it more to really appreciate it. So yeah, I really don't know if I'm ready to get rid of this one. I probably should just try to like wear it more, work it into my outfits a little bit more to appreciate it, or give it to like a very knit-worthy friend. Okay, so those are the 4 of my rarely worn, lesser loved me-makes. Let me know if you have any ideas what you would do with them, if you would alter them, if you would rehome them, or if you have, an idea that I haven't thought of. Please let me know in the comments below. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a nice day and that you're able to find some time for whatever craft you enjoy doing. I'll see you next time. Bye.